Weeks after a cybersecurity attack hit operations at one of India's largest hospitals, investigators say they're looking into a possible China link. The IP addresses of two emails used in the hacking attack allegedly originated from China's Henan province and Hong Kong. Experts are warning that this attack exposes an urgent need for India to fortify its critical and core sectors. Neha, Poonia has more.
The All India Institute of Medical Sciences is India's premier government hospital, but it's also one of the busiest in the country. Every day, more than 12,000 people get treated here. But on November 23rd, the always crowded hospital saw unprecedented scenes of chaos. Hospital authorities were not able to register new patients, and doctors weren't able to access medical records or reports. It later emerged that 5 servers that stored the data of more than 30 million patients, including health records of former prime ministers, top politicians and bureaucrats, were infected in a cyber attack. It took weeks for the hospital to restore access and for the government to safeguard its systems. Experts say this attack was a result of India not having any cybersecurity protocols in place. The government has drafted a cybersecurity bill, but experts say it doesn't have enough safeguards.
Today, a cyber attack like AIMS happens, nobody has any clue what to do. No agency has any slightest of standard operating procedures or what steps to follow. Look, this is now going to be a given reality. So the quicker we are more prepared in coming up with standard operating procedures, the quicker we go for more public-private partnership, the better it will be, because the government alone will not be able to completely deal with all the challenges of cybersecurity.
Officials have tracked a server address to China, but experts warn that doesn't necessarily mean that hackers are located there. The country's Home Ministry and India's anti-terror body, the National Investigation Agency, are probing the hack. Just days after this attack, 6,000 hacking attempts were made on the Indian Council of Medical Research's website, the country's top medical body. Now, hospitals across the country are reviewing their own cybersecurity measures. The attack could hamper India's efforts to digitize health records, hampering government efforts to create a single health ID that will give Indians access to their health records at any hospital within seconds. India's vulnerabilities are also not just limited to the health sector. Experts say the country needs to fortify its financial, transport and energy sectors from such attacks as well. And failure to do so could have massive national security and economic consequences. According to cybersecurity company Surfshark, India ranks 6th globally in terms of digital attacks. The company has found that more than 960 million Indians have been victims of data breaches in the past 18 years.
The time has come for India to have a dedicated ministry on cybersecurity. And ultimately, more capacity building, more awareness, more knowledge and more education has to be the only mantra going forward in this regard in order to make us less vulnerable.
The lack of a data privacy law makes Indian users particularly vulnerable to their data being misused. And what complicates matters even further is the extremely low levels of digital literacy in a country with cheap mobile phones and even cheaper mobile data, giving millions of people very easy access to the internet. Neha, Poonia, CNA, New Delhi.